They want to close the city public transport off. So they want to close down the city inside, the transport going to the city. We wouldn't want those nasty protesters in there protesting. So you got to have a permit, mate, everywhere you go. It's just great. I love Australia. That's it, bit of monitoring. It's a super spreader. Oh my god, it's a super spreader event. Here is our Führer, the mighty Dan, the big Führer. Oh, it hasn't peaked. Oh no, it's going to be forever. Don't worry about that. Fucking lockdowns forever. That's it, bit of a triggering. Oh, fucking rubbish. How long have we been closed? Like, they're not going to open the joint up, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to let it sink. Sink right into the ground. There is no Christmases or anything like that. You'll be the same as you are now. They won't allow you to into your family. You'll have 5 members only. You're only allowed to visit for 2 hours. All of that fucking shit. That's it. 423, and you lock down an entire country. Fucking hell. '70s. 46-year-old. Yeah, everyone's going to die, okay? You need to get double jabbed so we can get our freedoms back. You know, because it's the only way we're going to get free, you've got to get jabbed. And then they'll do the children. That's what they really want. They want the kids, ladies and gentlemen. That's their ultimate goal, is to get the children. It is a joke. It really is. It's doing so much harm. You can't get home. You're not allowed to go over the border. Oh my god. Fucking hell. 231 days, ladies and gentlemen, in lockdown. Like, seriously, it's become like normal life. That's what it feels like. And you feel like you can't, there's no hope in anywhere, no rainbow, there's no fucking light at the end of the tunnel. They are going to have us locked down till after Christmas, maybe even further. And it's going to be a joke. Even at 80%, fully look at Israel, okay? Look at over there, okay? I mean, even at 80% vaccinated here, you're going to get an extra hour outside. Wait, just listen. Yeah, you know, you're not going to be over 5 people in your home. It's going to be the same rules. This is what it is for now, forever. Like, it really is. And then as soon as they get over this one, someone will fart and sneeze, and the whole country will lock down again. They've got testing sites everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Testing sites and COVID freaking injection sites everywhere you go here. You're not allowed to protest it in any way. You're not allowed to complain in any way. You can't talk about it to anybody. They think you're crazy, and you should just be following it all and, you know, get the needle and stuff like that. So he's been in line 3 hours. Look at him, mask on, everything, man. See, I wouldn't wait there. Wouldn't do it. Yeah, I just wouldn't sit there. What a joke. Feel sorry for these businesses, ladies and gentlemen. You got to feel sorry for them. They're still paying rent. They're still trying to run their lives. We are doomed. The politicians and all these medical people will be fine. They're all highly paid. All these people on television that you see, they're all highly paid. They're not going to miss a paycheck. All of this stuff does not interfere in their life. The Premier is not going to miss out on any dinners or anything like that. And if the Prime Minister or any of these other people, they want to go see their family, they just get one of their public funded jet planes and fly off and to do what they want to do. And the government is actually exempt. They don't have to do the needle. They're exempt. Like these people are exempt. So they get them into a big panic, ladies and gentlemen, have them waiting out in the line for 3 or 4 hours. So to get into the gambling now, the Flemington racecourse, you've got to have a vac. You've got to be jabbed. It's a racecourse, ladies and gentlemen. It's out in the open. You notice that? It's all in the open. Yeah? And you've got to be jabbed. You've got to show your pass to get in. They can keep their fucking gambling, ladies and gentlemen. Let them keep their gambling. Let them keep their fucking nightclubs. Let them keep their movies. Don't go to these places. Don't support them. Don't spend your money there. Any of these nightclubs and restaurants and bars you go into they want you to prove something to them. No, just walk out. Don't support them. Don't spend any money with them. That's it. It's like mandatory. There you go.
We know that 80% of our workforce have already stepped up to be vaccinated without a mandate in place.
People who are just deliberately not doing it for whatever reason, they need to understand that they are volunteering to retire from the healthcare industry.
That's it. Retire. They really did come up with a big money turner, this one. Event 201, ladies and gentlemen. Look it up. Event 201. They really did come up with a good one, this one.
I would expect that we'd have most of our people done well before the end of the year.
At the Virgin Mary Mosque in Hobbs Crossing, another pop-up clinic gave a hotspot community a shot in the arm.
And away we go again.
Officials praising the vax push, with coverage in the city up 38% in the past 2 weeks. Crucial increases too in Hume and Wyndham.
That's great.
Dandenong, Casey, Melton and Shepparton.
Everyone's going to lose their living, that's why. People have got families and they've got no choice. There is no choice. They're cutting off all the avenues. You won't be able to do anything, go anywhere. You won't be able to do anything, ladies and gentlemen, unless you get their jab. It's shocking. It really is. They'll get it so you can't even go and buy food. Supermarket. You won't be able to go into a chemist to do anything. You won't be able to go anywhere. Because you'll be carrying the disease. And people laugh at me now. You guys laughed at me a couple of times. You don't think those buildings are going to be used for people that don't have COVID. They don't have their jab, sorry. And you're completely wrong. You laughed at me when I first told you there were buildings being built. You didn't even believe that. So, I'm telling you, when they're built, they're going to herd people up. They're going to take you away if you have children because you might give it to the kids. So they're going to take you away to quarantine you. People think it's just for people that are arriving. Why would it be for that? They're already vaxxed. They're already done it all. They're already clear. They've got their little COVID pass, remember? So they don't need to go into quarantine. It's a 500-bed unit. You think it's just going to be used for that? No. The guy that's renting, that's supplying it, it's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. We pay for the building, we pay for the setup, and then it gets sold to their fucking best friend who has the airport next door, and he's going to then lease it back to the government. Imagine the earn going on there. This is just all money. It's just big, big fucking money. That guy's going to get paid millions and millions of dollars to run that centre on his own land that we built. We built the building. We built it all. And then it gets sold to him. Anyway, they're all excited about getting their thing, love getting their back to life. Thank God they haven't got a mask on. It'd be nice if they got back to that, wouldn't it, eh? Anyway, that's my video. I'm just sitting here, I was tired, and I've got to do all my casting. I've been really busy the last few days and stuff like that. So I just keep busy doing my stuff. And I sit back every night looking at this shit and just, just shake my head. I really do. So Perth, no masks. I don't know what's going on there. The girl hasn't got a mask on her and no one's got a mask on there. So they must be fine up there. Virus doesn't do too good in the hot weather. Perth is really hot. Anyway, that's it. It's football now. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for your support and stuff like that and mucking around. Always look on the good side of life if you can. Keep plugging away. Don't let any of that negative shit fucking get you down. And just keep plugging away. And don't ever forget, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? This is what we've got to do to get on in life. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it, that they've got us to that point. But that's where we are. Take it easy and take care of each other. And if you have got someone that loves you in your life, give them a big kiss and a cuddle. And hopefully you've got someone in your life that loves you and gives you a kiss and a cuddle. Because that's pretty rare these days. Catch you, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a thumbs up too, you bastards. They're coming after the YouTubers now. Well, if it comes from the government, then it's real. If it comes from anywhere else, then it's all fiction. How dare you listen to anything else? That's a crime.
Can be traced back to just 12 people, according to the Centre
12 people.
Digital Hate. That's almost 2/3 of all anti-vaccine content we see online.
Got to get them offline then.
Been closely tracking 425 anti-vax social media accounts and found their combined following reached 59.2 million in December last year and growing.
You're going to have the grifters who want to make money, so you get your scams, and then yes, of course, those who genuinely believe it.
You don't figure it out. We're tricked. We're all.
Videos like these are going viral, but their theories aren't backed by evidence.
Saying that anti-vaxxers should not have access to the Medicare or our health system if they get sick.
This woman's video has nearly 300,000 likes based on emotional manipulation and completely fallacious argument. It concerns me that so many people believe so much of that stuff in the decisions they make.
Kang Fox is a scientist and TikTok sensation.
PCR tests can definitely tell the difference between influenza and COVID.
What we're seeing is a flood of information as well as misinformation, as well as predatory people like scammers and conspiracy theorists trying to play upon people's worst fears.
Wow. It's all conspiracy theories, ladies and gentlemen.
Says using social media
Okay, so make sure you run it there and listen to all the different things you're listening to.
2016 during the US election.
Oh my gosh. Terrible, terrible conspiracy theory people. They need to be locked up, I think.
Heard that Mark Zuckerberg announced that Facebook had taken down 18 million pieces of content. What we don't know is how large is the vast galaxy of this
Let's say it's a galaxy.
of the 18 million pieces.
Oh, what's
How
this?
many people liked it?
Sitting on
How many
it.
people shared it?
Australia has introduced the online safety bill. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok can now be given a removal notice by the e-safety commissioner, requiring them to remove information within 24 hours. What about the
There you go. Control the information. Jesus.
Been given more robust powers to be able to tackle these things. And yes, down the track there may be criminal provisions that tackle these people, but right now, if you're a conspiracy theorist or you're a disinformation super spreader,
Super spreader. A disinformation super spreader. That's a new one.
and food standards. Until then, it's up to us to separate information from misinformation.
You know your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. I think you have to be patient.
Doing the right thing is not only beneficial for their own health, but beneficial for the good of society.
That's it, for the good of society. That's what you need to do, get jabbed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd hit that with you. Good luck to you in life, good luck to all of it. I imagine I'll get another copyright strike for this one. I got a copyright strike the last video that I made. They claim it, you know, for any sound in the background. So I got a strike for that one. Anyway, take it happy, easy and well. Alright, good luck to you all. I think we're all going to need it. It's all coming to pass. Wants to grow pot. The council wants to grow pot and then supply it to the rest of the world. So it's okay for the council to grow pot and sell pot. That's great. But don't you dare do that. They won't reduce the rates. It's set to the, what do you call it, every year. There's no way it'll go down.
Ratepayers have for years been advocating for lower rates.
It's a booming industry nationwide.
So they're going to grow pot.
The council out of its depth.
Medicinal cannabis does need to be grown or cultivated and manufactured to very strict requirements.
Just shows how useless the Local Government Act is. Councillors can put up any idea they want.
The proposal we put to
Yep.
council tonight. And
Council can do it.
they'll start asking ratepayers for their views. Council says it's ultimately the residents who'll decide whether the idea is worth pursuing.
Yeah, and you know what they do, ladies and gentlemen? They get the people to pay for the building and all of the setup and everything. They get the people to pay for it, and then they sell it to one of their friends, and the government ends up buying the pot from their friends. I swear to God, how's that? The council is allowed to grow pot and sell pot and supply pot to the rest of the world, but don't you dare even grow a single plant out the back of your yard. You're a drug addict. Rah, 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 rah. But the government grows it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.